everyone, Melanie here from Shuswap Food Action Society up at the Shuswap Teaching Garden today, Sunday, May 25th. We had our summer planting party and we were so thrilled. We had about 12 people here, eager to learn. We talked about, we came into our beautiful little green area that we have. We talked about the plan, we talked about planting tomatoes, we talked about the amendments we'd put into the soil and then how we were going to do it. And then we got to it. We had everybody working together really systematically. You know, we had people digging that hole, putting in the amendments, putting in some water, planting that tomato, covering it back up, and we got so much done. So we're really grateful to the volunteers who came up. So thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, we were able to plant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of tomatoes. They're nice and young right now, but they are going to flourish in the next few days. So we have some cherry tomatoes, plum tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes, and then we also did an additional row, 2 rows actually, of plum tomatoes because we want to grow some for our school meal programs. And plum tomatoes are just so ideal for soups and stews because they have less water content. They are far more like meat, you know, and so they go further and they're more effective for cooking. So we have 2 rows of Romas, and then we also got an entire row of peppers. We had the zucchini, yellow and green planted, as well as some patty pan, which are just those little round scallopini squash. We didn't quite get to everything, but hey, we had a few hours and we got as much done as we possibly could. Everything got watered in. We're expecting some rain tonight, so that's really great. And then the next step here is going to be planting in the winter squash. We have curries and butternut squash and acorns. There's more leeks to plant. We might put in some more peppers, but I think 1 row is good. We plant things quite densely. We want all of that foliage. We want that to be our mulch. So that's why we have these sort of concentrated rows where everything is quite close together. And the foliage itself is going to be what shades out the weeds. So as long as we've been at it, we've thanked, amazing volunteers who have been up here getting these rows ready. So much of the work is the preparation. And so they got weeded and they were ready for plants. And now, this row here has cabbage and got red cabbage on here. This is going to be such a thick carpet of cabbage. Lots of onions in a row. We have broccoli plants in. Lettuce, the radish is up. We see all of the carrots are coming up and germinating, which is always great. These peas are really taking off now, which is nice to see. This has been a great spring. I know it's been a little bit cooler than some people might like, but for gardeners, for farmers, besides some places have gotten a lot of rain. And, I think this is a pretty great year so far. The rain will be great to continue to have. We will continue to hope for all those rainy days. That natural rain is just so good for the garden, all that nitrogen it brings down. Here we have peas, but we're going to be planting cucumbers. So these are new trellises that we got. So thanks to Buckerfields for helping us with getting the materials, the T-posts, and the metal guide fencing. Peas up on here too. All the peas that we're growing are sugar snap peas. So nice because you can eat them at any stage and they're nice and crispy and you're not worried about them, overgrowing and becoming tough and fibrous like a snow pea, or even it's just too late for shelling peas. So we're going to do lots of cucumbers densely, and so hopefully this system is going to make it really easy for our volunteers to pick. And Sue has been in her seed-saving garden, just tons. She's got cabbages growing, there's leeks, there's beets in there, there's peas, so there's all kinds of different things that are going to be growing here in this seed-saving garden. And it's so cool seeing these onions. Like, you can't see it, but if you were to come up here, there are so many bees and so many pollinators of all kinds. Like, there are some honeybees, but there's also just all kinds of things. They love these little seed heads. And we've got the Family Center who are going to be growing part of this garden this year too. And they're looking at creating youth employment opportunities and training and getting youth involved in agriculture, but also like how can you make that into a business and how does it transfer over to job skill training. And then Elle Marie's garden, she's been planting so many things, but so many things are also, going to flower. Here's cilantro that is now flowering and becoming coriander. So this little flower seed or set here, the umbral, that will set the little seeds, and those are coriander in cooking. I believe that was winter wheat that she's letting, so she's going to actually grow it, and we'll see how that grows, and can we actually produce a little bit of wheat here. And there's onions growing, there's potatoes growing, transplanted some strawberries. So yeah, all that squash is going to grow this way like we typically do, and lots of zucchini, lots of onions. It's going to look so good. Coming up here today is like, wow, this garden looks good. So we encourage you to come see it for yourself. Come up on a day when we have a Food Action staff member here, some of our garden crew. Just get a tour, have a look. It's really neat to see how, you know, the size of seedlings, like how big will that turn, and then watch it through its season and watch it actually grow into the full size that it's supposed to be. You know, watch as we try and protect it against pests. How are we feeding them? How do we harvest it? All of these things are learned, and there's something new to learn every single year. It's incredible. So we encourage you to come, check out the calendar. It's on the website, shuswapfood.ca, and then just navigate under programs to the Shuswap Community Teaching Garden. Great place to have people or meetings. So if you have something that you might like to do here, maybe you want to bring a group and do some meditation and then spend 30 minutes in the garden afterwards. We want you to do that. This is a community space. Talk to us, get in touch first, please, and we can make it happen for you. We have this great shelter from the Rotary Club, thankfully, and you know, there is the washroom from Reliable Septic. And I just want to say thanks again to Buckerfields for all their support, and of course Sue for all the plants that she brings, the farming. Like, you know, she's a farmer. She's making this place very productive. And Elle-Marie, as an educator, and she loves being here, and she's just making the place just so stunning. And all the volunteers. So thank you, and check out the website. Come up when we're going to be here next. Let us know if you think that you would like to come and learn, and that's what we're here for. And we would love to hear from you. Melanie, project at shuswapfood.ca, or check out the website, shuswapfood.ca. Thanks, bye.